What you've been told about having to struggle to make it, what you've been told about having to provide blood, sweat and tears just to be successful is actually not true at all, and I'm going to tell you why. Often it's our parents or our grandparents who say, you've just got to roll up your sleeves and get on with it, strap on your boots and really work hard. You've got to work so hard to make it in life, and it's all about hard work. But it's all worth it in the end. And have you ever known that to be true? Because I've never actually known that to be really true. It's a misconception that hard work, what we call sweat, labor, equals success. It's very confusing when you hear you got to work really, really hard, give it 100%, give it your all, devote all your time to work to make it. And then you see people who seem to find work seamless. They seem to be really good. One of my friends, who's head of a major television network, said people who are good at what they do make it look so easy. But for some of them it is easy, it's certainly not hard. And then it becomes confusing. Okay, I've been told by my teachers, my family members, that I have to work really hard to get on in life. But I'm looking at people who seem to be having a great time, not working hard, and are really making their mark and really getting on in life. And now I'm confused, and why wouldn't you be? So here's a question. Why do you believe that being successful requires enormous struggle, enormous hard work? Why do you believe that? Who told you that? Why did they believe it? Where does that belief come from? I really don't believe we should hold on to any beliefs that harm us or hurt us. You make your beliefs, and then your beliefs turn around and make you. You've heard that expression, you are what you believe. I think it's even in the Bible, man is what he believes. So what happens when you believe or accept that it's really hard? One of my clients told me that every Sunday her father would lie on the sofa holding his head saying, I've got a migraine. That's the price you pay for running your own business. He had a shop, they lived above it, and he worked 6.5 days a week, and the half day he had off, he was always ill. And I remember she said, you know, as a kid I thought, I don't want success. If that's the price you pay, I don't want success. And then she found that she couldn't be successful because she couldn't marry together. Oh, you got to work so hard it makes you ill. I want success, but I don't want to pay that price. So take a minute and think, what price are you paying for the belief that to get anywhere in life, you have to work really hard, sacrifice so much? What are you paying for believing that belief, which isn't even true? If you had to change career tomorrow, would you believe that all the struggle, all the stress was worth it? Would you believe that you've got to do that again? Slog away. We learn what we live, and we become what we think about all the time. And the minute you envisage struggle, then you believe that it's going to be a struggle. And this isn't just about work. People say marriage is so hard. It's not hard at all. Raising children is such hard work. No, it isn't. And having the career of your dreams involves working hard, but working hard is not the same as it being constant, non-stop, hard, difficult, unrewarding work. So the trick, of course, is to find out what you love to do. When you do what you love, you truly believe that you've never worked a day in your life. When you love what you do and do what you love, it never feels like hard work, which doesn't mean you don't work hard. But it doesn't feel it. It feels amazing. Think of actors who love what they do, and when the film wraps, they go, oh, I feel bereft. I miss it so much. Or people who are building homes or a designer, and when it's all over, they go straight on to the next project because they absolutely love it. Think of writers, Roald Dahl, who was writing in his 80s. Because they love it so much, they have no concept of ever retiring. So the answer is to find something that you love, that's so natural, so organic for you, that you do it without pain. You almost wonder why you're being paid. When you are paid to do what you love to do, that's the most amazing place to be. So you don't have to struggle to find your path, the career of your dreams, what you are meant to do, what gives you joy and makes your heart sing. I love what I do so much that I never, ever plan to retire. I work less, but I'm not retiring because I love what I do so much. So if you want to discover how you could do what I do, become an RTT therapist and have a job that you love that never, ever feels like hard work, because you're transforming people's lives, and in the process you are definitely transforming your own too. If you want to find out how to do that, click the link below and begin a journey to have a much more rewarding, fulfilling, joyful career where the focus is on healing other people, healing yourself, and it will never, ever feel like a hard slog.